Hi, in this video I am going to show you how I create thumbnails for my YouTube videos using paint.net. This is the finished product and the first step is I will go to pixabay and I search for a suitable image for the background. I downloaded this image. Once I downloaded this image, I will right click the image and I will select open with and I will select paint.net. I have installed paint.net on my machine. Of course, you will need to do that. Okay, so once we have this thing over here, we have this layers panel visible up here. For any reason the layers panel is not showing, you can basically click this button here and toggle it and the layers panel will show. Same is true for the colors and the tools as well. After this I am going to add a couple of extra layers like this. These layers are going to be the home to our text. Okay. Then I'm going to click the text tool and from the fonts I'm going to select the erase bold etc. You can select any other bold font as well, but the point is basically you need to remember that in the YouTube thumbnails your image will be shown as a very small image, so it will not be this very big image that you see here. So that is why it is highly recommended to use a slightly heavier font. Click on top left and I'm going to change the font size to 144. I will call it my first thumbnail. Okay, my first thumbnail. Actually this is not the font which I would like. Alright, so I would like to use the Franklin Gothic font. Once I have written this text, I am going to press the S key and I can move this text around any way that I like. For example, just like this. We can see we still have a lot of empty space on the screen, so I am actually going to resize this text. I'm going to make it fairly big so that it looks good in the thumbnail. It is visible in the thumbnail just like this. After this I'm going to make sure that the text layer is selected and I will click it and I will duplicate it. And then on the layer beneath I am going to select all. I will go to effect. I have installed the drop shadow effect. You can install the drop shadow plugin from paint.net plugins as well. So I'm going to make the shadow color white. I have also observed that the bigger shadows are more useful in YouTube thumbnails. So I'm going to basically change the properties of the shadow to make the shadow look a little bigger. And there you have your very simple YouTube thumbnail. I will click OK. We can certainly merge these two layers if we need to, or we can basically select the text on the lower layer and we can press M and then we can move it as we want. Okay, Control Z. It is also possible to have a different color of fill in the lower layer. Like for example, if I hide the upper layer, select the band on the lower layer, I say this and control rest of the text, shift rest of the text. Okay, like for example, now I'm going to pick the blue color and I'm going to fill it here, flood mode global, this, and now let's make the top layer visible. Okay, on the bottom layer I'm going to select everything by Control A and now I'm going to move it all, and you see there's this nice blue lining between the shadow and the black text. So but these are very subtle effects and typically these are not visible in the smaller sizes of YouTube thumbnails. So anyhow, let's save it. My first YouTube thumbnail. This is basically okay, save it, save it as a PDN. And then I'm going to save as PNG, Alt F A. All right. And in the type, I am going to make it PNG. So now we are going to have a PNG as well. We can upload PNG files to YouTube and other places. We cannot upload the PDN files which are native to paint.net. So here we have your first thumbnail ready for your YouTube video. I hope you would have found the video useful. So please like the video and subscribe to the channel and keep coming back. Have a good day. Bye.